almost 6 days since the eruption of the Honga-Tonga volcano just north of the island of Tonga, we are finally starting to get legit updates about the different types of help they are receiving. Now, this is all good news, but it's becoming more and more clear that officials of other governments or any sort of aid that wants to help this island are actually worried that this event is not over. In fact, in just the last 5 minutes while recording this video, we just had a 6.6 take place southeast of Saiki, Japan, and then about 30 seconds later, we just had another earthquake by the Kermadec Islands, a 5.2, which is just south of the island of Tonga. Just a quick look at the one-day all magnitudes chart, and it's clearly still showing 5.0 earthquakes every couple hours. In fact, this was happening all day yesterday as well. As you could see when we switched to 7 days, pretty much this entire time all around the volcano. Here is the island of Tonga, and the volcano is hidden right under this diamond here that is labeled as the volcanic eruption. It's just a lot of information and data leading to the thoughts that this situation is not over. And this has really got people on edge because, in my opinion, they don't want to send officials to this area if it's going to explode again, but at the same time, these people need desperate help. We're going to dive into this information and see what we can figure out, my friends. We're going to break this all down right here, right now. Let's go. Welcome back, everybody. July 21st, 2022, 11:50 a.m. And with the new aid that has been arriving to Tonga, we're also getting some new videos. I know a lot of these videos have been repetitive, but it's really all we've had to work with to try to describe and show what's actually happening in the South Pacific, specifically around Tonga after this volcano blast. We will certainly be seeing these images for a long time to come, especially with this, what seems like a theme of natural disasters taking place all over the world more and more frequently. And unfortunately, I guess we can say it's just a matter of time before the next one happens, but specifically when it comes to Tonga, we are actually getting more action around the volcano now than we did leading up to the actual eruption. And I don't want to let this earthquake go. Let's just check this very quick. The Japan 6.6 now downgraded to a 6.3. You could see here this was 41.8 kilometers in depth, and it's got a little tsunami info with it. Luckily, we can see here that there is no tsunami threat as of now. The buoy is not in activation mode, specifically the one closest to the epicenter of this quake, so that's good news. But as of right now, if there's anything close to a 6.0, anywhere near the ring of fire right now, in my opinion, I feel like it's going to affect the Tonga area. Now again, I know some of this may be repetitive, but this is very important. We need to look at all of these earthquakes. This was a 5.2 taking place earlier today on the 21st, and now we've really got to zoom in here to see these other quakes that are literally right on top of the volcano itself. So let's look at these first. We had a 4.8. This was technically yesterday on the 20th at 10 kilometers in depth. You're going to notice these are all at 10 kilometers. This one was also yesterday, a 4.7. And then just to the east of the volcano, also on the 20th, another 4.8, 10 kilometers in depth. And again, we can see that pressure moved a little bit to the south right here for that 4.7 for today. And this guy out here closer to Fiji was also on the 21st today. But I want you to take a look at the depth on this one. 569 kilometers deep. So the difference between the very, very deep earthquakes up to the northwest of Tonga and then the constant 10-kilometer depths that are around the volcano. Very, very drastic differences in these two areas. Now, for anyone that follows earthquakes and stuff like that, we know this part of the world is very known for deep earthquakes and for a lot of activity, so it's not uncommon to see earthquakes in this area, but we're beginning to see a pattern here that's been stretching the entire length of this event. And once again, all you have to do is zoom down to the volcano, again represented by this diamond right here, and all you can see is the constant action going on around this specific area. Now, if you guys remember La Palma, we were almost able to follow earthquake swarms into the island itself and then basically predict eruptions. Now, I'm not saying La Palma and this area are connected. I'm saying that we were able to do that just by visualizing where these earthquakes were, what depths they were at, and then in turn, we were able to almost figure out when these eruptions would get stronger and for how long. I just have a few more things to show you quickly, and I apologize I don't have the awesome, crazy visuals for this video, but sometimes it's just the data we need to talk about because I don't think this area is done. I'm going to link this article you see here, which has a pretty good constant update going on with the relief efforts. You can see here it's been updated to 1514 UTC on the 21st. That's today. And you can see it's kind of updated every couple minutes if you zoom down here, so that's good stuff. I want to be very clear, they are still assessing the damage and don't really have a full-scale grasp on what's actually been done to these islands. It could be months before we even know the extent of the damages done and the extended long-term health effects that this is going to cause the people who live there. I want you all to just take a quick listen to what this woman is saying. She is a reporter, and she was describing the relief efforts and things that they are going through to get there. And I just want you to hear this last bit of audio.
But experts have warned that further explosions, ashfall or tsunamis cannot be ruled out.
Now that is very important information we can't forget about. And you're not going to see on the news governments admitting that they're scared to go somewhere because of the fact that we could see another explosion. Nobody wants to seem weak or scared, so we tend to get lack of info in these situations. And that's why it's important to dissect the audios and videos we do get and make some sort of assessment. It seems to me in many different ways this place is very unstable and we may see more eruptions. And it's clearly not just me saying that, it is actually affecting the relief efforts for this area, and at this point, we just gotta hope for the best. My friends, that's what I got for you for today on this topic. I appreciate all of you being here. Shout out to Canada, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all, and you will get all notifications from this channel, and trust me, you won't be disappointed.